Hi there. I'm showing you the chaos that is on my desk. And it's pretty much a indicator of where I am right now. Last night I started to prepare for this journal, putting it together. And I glued the two together. One was upside down. So I had to tear it off. As you can see, this is a paper napkin. And it is Mod Podged onto both sides. And I have opened up my new Fabri-Tac bottle so I could use Fabri-Tac to glue them together. And that was a good thing, because when I realized one was upside down, then I could literally tear them apart. Fabri-Tac has a little bit of wiggle room, meaning it stays wet longer than the art glitter glue. So I tore it apart. And this side, which is officially the back right now, became marred, damaged. I had to do a little repair. And you would never have known that, but I thought I'd be transparent. My plan of these two is called the kit is called Beside Still Waters, and it's based on the Psalm 23. And there's a lot in it right now that is really good for my well-being. See this little beautiful book plate? Christine at Sugar Pepper Press made this. Especially, it wasn't originally part of the kit, but it was a freebie. After the fact, we were talking about did we use a book plate in our journals or not, within the Facebook group where I'm active. So this was the first of now 2 signatures. And the style that I'm putting it together, is where I learned it from, was Natasha at Treasure Books. You make 2 separate journals, and then the covers of which you glue together. Yeah, that was my downfall. See, I tore it apart, so it's a little tugged and pulled. But this is the reality of junk journaling. We don't always have it go smoothly. Ugh, it's the reality of life sometimes, right? But we can fix it. We can. Yeah, sometimes we tear stuff apart in junk journaling and in life. Sometimes it's the way we think. Sometimes it's the way we process things. Sometimes it's the way we do things. All right. So I've been decorating more of the first signature and filling in the second signature. So here's where it was glued together. Oh, nope, not there. Let me find it. Here it is. Here's where the 2 were put together and torn apart and put together again. I'll just show you where I am at this point. I made this up myself. I have hope. It's because of the Lord's loving kindness that we are not consumed, because his tender compassions, and there's an S there, never fail. They are new every morning. So it's morning. I'm starting new. And I'll link below to where this scripture is from. It's in the Amplified version, which is my favorite version of the Bible. I have certain places still that I'm going to add things to, because before I even knew what August would hold, this was here, this journal, the Sugar Pepper Press, beside Still Waters kit was available, and I started. And for me, that's sometimes how God shows up in my life. He knows what's going to come, so he starts the preparation before I know. And isn't that goodness and mercy? All my days. Yep. For today, may your hope, patience, and coffee be strong. I've had 2 cups of coffee. And this video is being done later than normal. Usually I have it ready to release because I've done it days past, but my little oops, yeah, messed me up. Fortunately, I know that you're patient and you're kind, and I appreciate you very much. Yeah, what sweet friendships we've made, and they do refresh the soul. I'm thankful for you very much. God goes before us. Oh, there's another oops. See, I'm being transparent. Yeah, I'm really happy he's going ahead of me because, boy, would I be in trouble. So, known by name and kept by grace. Is that a cute little card? That includes one of those labels that we made on the masterboard. Nope, on the gel press. That lamb's so sweet. Today, be kind. Your kindness allows others a glimpse of Jesus. Some people don't see any kindness in their life, and they can't understand when Christians say, oh, Jesus is kind. Nope. Sometimes the only way they get a glimpse is when we're kind. So today, realize that happiness is an inside job. I'm going to be happy regardless of the mistake I made. I'm going to put my journal cover together. I'm going to use some of this tape that, this is not tape, this is gingham where I did the chicken scratch. I'm going to lay it here. It's going to help hold and steady the signatures that are now correctly in. I'm going to put them on like this. And Christine has a lovely idea. It's called a top popper. The top pops. And she has little figures to go on there. So it's going to end up looking like this. That'll be on the back side, the one that was a mess. And it's going to flip up, and you're going to see it at the end of this video. So I'm not going to make it in front of you because, yeah. But these are the parts that will show up, and I'll show you at the end of the video. And yes, this journal is going to be notes from my journey. August journey. I'll see you back very quickly. Bye for now. Here it is. It's finished. Sort of. Is it ever finished? My hands gluey and stained show how it goes. On the back cover, I have used this, what was going to be a tag, and there's a space underneath that if I want to put a closure on, I can do that, meaning a belt around it. Little things here. Notes from my journey. Yeah, journey of August. Probably September too. But this may be the last time that you see this journal because I'll be writing in it truly notes from my journey. Now, look at this. I didn't do it correctly in the way that Christine demonstrated in her video. I'll link in the description to her video of how to put this together. But she calls it a top popper because, see, it pops up. There's a hinge behind. Watch her video how it goes. But like this, and I made this into a little tuck. Don't know where it'll end up going in there, but that's pretty, isn't it? And for the hinge, as opposed to the one that was given, like there's a digital hinge, and 2 of them is how she anticipated using them. I used my little, what do you call it? The stitching, chicken scratch stitching. And it pops up and it opens up. And you saw it earlier. It's not, more is waiting to be added. But the back here, I left the messed up napkin to be seen. I want to remember that because you know what? Our crafting calms us, but it also can frustrate because it doesn't always go right. And isn't that just like the life we lead? But we're never alone. I want to show you this. See, we have the 2 ladies, and these are part of the digitals of the topper that Christine is providing. And there are different ones to choose from, ladies. You have to look at it to see what I mean. And I've imagined that she's coming to visit her. And then, boom, they're together, laughing, talking. We don't do life alone, do we? Sometimes we feel like it, but there's always somebody that God is leading toward us so we can do life together. I'm Lori at Positive Thanks Living. Thank you for joining me, even in the chaos. Now the desk isn't as chaotic. Take care. Have a good weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday. It'll be something new, something different. Bye for now.